So I had seen a book about an antique bookstore, haunted antique bookstore over in Deland, Florida. So a friend of mine and I decided to take a day trip and go over there. And one of the haunted items was a rocking chair, and it was sitting by a fireplace. Now, this haunted antique bookstore was housed in an old house, I think built maybe the 1920s. And this rocking chair supposedly, although I don't believe the rocking chair was original to the house, it is an antique. And the story goes that the house was owned by a James and Lucinda DeWalt. And Lucinda used to sit in the rocking chair by the fireplace in the front parlor, waiting for her husband James to come home from work. And she'd sit there rocking and sewing or doing whatever else she did while waiting for her husband to come home from work. Well, this rocking chair, like I said, although I don't believe it's the original, it is an antique, and it is sitting in kind of the same spot that she would have sat waiting for James. The chair is seen to rock on its own. Now, while I was in there, I did not witness it rocking on its own. I tried to do an EVP. We didn't get anything, didn't really get any EMF readings. But the story goes that the rocker does rock on its own, and that it is Lucinda, who is the original owner of the home where the bookstore, haunted antique bookstore, is located, was waiting on her husband James to come home from work.